Welcome to Eugene TV. Let's take a look at this question once again. And of course, this question is going to be based on oxidizing agents. The question reads, so we have an equation here, copper 2 oxide combined with hydrogen gas to form copper metal and water molecule. Then, in the reaction above, the oxidizing agent is option A, copper 2 oxide, B, hydrogen, C, water, D, copper metal, and option E, none of the above. Before we answer this question, I want us to take a look at the meaning of oxidizing agent. Alright, we are familiar with oxidizing and reducing agent in our basic chemistry. In our basic chemistry, we were made to understand that an oxidizing agent simply means any chemical species that can donate oxygen. That is one way you can recognize oxidizing agent. Any chemical species that can donate oxygen to another substance. That is one way. Another way we can define oxidizing agent is that it is any chemical species or any chemical substance that can gain electron. So if a substance can gain electron, that means that it will undergo oxidation. Okay? And of course, if a substance can donate oxygen to another substance, that means that substance can undergo or has undergone oxidation. Okay, so the question says that we should identify the oxidizing agent in the equation above. I want us to repeat this equation again. This equation says that if you have copper 2 oxide and it is combining with hydrogen gas such that we have copper metal being formed and water being produced. Look at, I want you to know that from here to here, this is loss of oxygen. Remember, we have said from the beginning that any substance that can donate oxygen is an oxidizing agent. Okay, let us identify this side. From here to here, we have here. Now, look at here, we have copper 2 oxide. There was presence of oxygen here. And as it is going to the right hand side, there is loss of oxygen. Alright? Okay. Let's come to this side again. So any reaction that involves loss of oxygen, that kind of reaction is called reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. Here we have hydrogen here, there was no oxygen, but as it is going to the right, forming oxygen. Sorry, forming water, and of course hydrogen has been added to oxygen. So we have said that the reaction in which oxygen is added to another substance, that reaction is called oxidation. Oxidation. But the question is that we should identify the oxidizing agent here. So any chemical substance that can donate oxygen to another substance is known as oxidizing agent. So from our equation here, it is copper 2 oxide here that donated oxygen to hydrogen in order to form water. So copper 2 oxide here is our oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. Because it is the one that brings about the oxidation. Alright? Whereas hydrogen here has accepted oxygen from copper 2 oxide, and then of course any substance that can accept or gain oxygen from another substance, that one is known as reducing agent. So this is our reducing agent. Hydrogen ion is our reducing. Permit me, I am going to use Ra to mean reducing agent. So from our explanation here, the true answer, the correct answer is copper 2 oxide, option letter A. Option letter A is correct because copper 2 oxide donated oxygen to hydrogen so that hydrogen form water. And of course, for hydrogen to form water, it has undergone oxidation reaction. And that agent that brings about that oxidation is copper 2 oxide, which donates oxygen to hydrogen. Please, if you have any problem on how to recognize oxidizing agent, reducing agent, how to balance redox equation, please give me a DM. Follow my channel, Eugene TV 101 on TikTok. Follow my channel also on YouTube, Eugene TV, for more videos. Thank you and bye for now.